Again, it was Saturday, I woke up, I was very motivated to study. So I'm like, okay, I'll start studying econs. I haven't started it till now, starting September. So as usual, this standard procedure, when you start studying, after 1 hour you get distracted. This is natural, happens to everyone. So from econs, I somehow ended up in the Chinese education system. Don't ask me how. Okay, so in China, they have something called the Gaokao. Gaokao, yes. So I think you would know about that, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it's a very intensive examination. It is generally a standardized test between high school and college to judge the students who are acceptable to go for college. So the only weird part about this is that it's considered one of the most difficult examinations in the world. Now, it's not the content which is difficult, but it's the pressure. Now, an average student studies about 13 hours a day. This is an average student for the last 2 years of his high school to prepare for this exam. You know, a better way to describe the difficulty is in statistics. So every year, I've calculated from 2006 onwards here, an average of 9 million students give the exam, out of which around 7 million qualify to go for college. 75 million, 7 million, that's a good percentage, right? 75% approximately are able to go for college. But that's not the main thing over here. In China, there are 2,236 universities. Now that is a lot of schools, and generally our students, we're all competitive, so we want to get into the best colleges in the world. So, to get into the best colleges in the world, you need to be in the top 50,000. One example of a top college in China is Peking University. So, to be in the top 50,000, you have to be in the 0.5% of the top students who give the exam. Imagine from 9 million, you have to be in the top 0.5%. Just an average, the acceptance rate in Harvard is 5.9%. And for you as a student in China, you only have a 0.5% chance to get into a top university. Now, a simple way to describe the pressure is the example of this particular person named Liu Qing. So she was preparing for her Gaokao around 2 years back, and her father passed away. But her family decided not to tell her for 2 months that her father passed away, because she would have not done well in the exams. The pressure is so mounted on the future that the family refused to tell her that her father has actually died. Now let's come to the bigger issue. Is this what education is? Is this what an educational institute is actually all about? Is it a grade and a diploma publishing mill? This is a system. This system in China is also present in most Asiatic countries: Korea, Japan, India, even to a certain extent in Singapore. Now, but we cannot blame the institutes for this. It's because it's what society dictates. A person with top grades is considered to be the smartest person. If you graduate from the top university in the world, you are considered to be a very smart person, a very capable person, regardless of your character. You may be a psychopath, but if you come from Harvard or Yale or any top institute in the world, you are considered to be a good person. It's how our society is designed to perceive what students are doing around us. But we have actually stopped educating ourselves one time. We are just training right now. Training to enter society. Every one of us has the same social manual published inside of us. We have stopped thinking. We have stopped thinking for ourselves. We have started thinking and we started thinking for what the manual wants us to do. This so-called social manual, which has been put into us from day one in kindergarten. We don't read books, we read manuals. We don't follow our hearts, but we follow every society's every whim. We have truly become robots. Now, how do we fix this? Most of you are here for a college degree or diploma. Can I have a show of hands? How many of you just want the certificate and not the education? How many of you truly want an education over here? Can I have a show of hands? Okay, so if I give you an education for 3 years but I don't give you a certificate, will you take it?
Yes.
Yeah. You will take it. Okay, that's not the smart thing to do. Right? Actually go for it. You actually take the certificate also, because that's what society wants us. Now that's a smart thing to do. When you come to school, learn. The classroom is just, I consider a classroom just 20% of college. Meet people, join clubs, think beyond what they have asked you to think. Stop discussing people and start discussing ideas. And really start thinking about ways to change the world. I've been on simconfessions.com Same confession on Facebook. You know, this guy talking about a 5K salary. And I'm pretty sure even when he retires at the age of 62, he's not going to get a 5K salary. Because that's all he wants. That's not. You need to start about changing. Think about changing the world. How you can actually matter. How you can actually make a difference around here. So, and the people who actually think crazy, people who are actually crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who actually change the world. Now to end, I just have very simple things to say. Don't follow social conventions. Think for yourself. Think what your heart wants. When you come to college, there's a specific path laid down for us. First year you do 4 modules, second year 4 modules, third year 4 modules. What's beyond this? In the end of the day, a degree is just a degree. It's just a piece of paper, it's just a certificate. All it does, it gets you into an interview. That's it. That's all a degree will ever get you. Beyond that, it's you, the soft skills, it's the character which gets you out. Don't follow the main road. Make your own goddamn road. And in the end, I just have a very simple quote. In a circus, the fear of a whip even makes a lion dance. But you call that lion well trained, not well educated.